What's going on, YouTube? Your host with the most, Birdman, is back. And today I am bringing you my Lost World Dino deck profile. I got 18th place at the Houston Regional with this deck in 2019. A blast from the past, Dinos. I lost to Cameron Neal, a Salaman great player in the first round, and against a True Draco player in the sixth round, I believe. And I oversighted, 3 reboots and 3 evenlies with 3 twins and 3 Pankratops mained. Yeah, that's too much bricks. I drew into, how many was it? All 3 copies of Red Reboot within 2 turns, which is pretty insane. But, I mean, hey, what can I do? All right, starting this profile off, we got the 3 Big Daddy Tyrannos, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, man. This guy is so oppressive, this format, and in general, man. This guy, as long as this guy's not banned or whatever, Dinos will continue to live on. Yeah, this guy's insane. 3,500 attack, attacks all your opponent's monsters once each, and it burns for 1,000. It sends to the grave, which is great against Thunder Dragons. You can clear their board and watch them cry. If you summon this, you win the game. You have to, right? All right, next up, we got the Stratos of the deck, Soul Eating Oviraptor. So this guy can add or dump a Dino monster, and you can target a level 4 lower Dino on the field, destroy it, and you want to use that in combination with Lost World to get yourself a baby destroyed from the deck, so you can use baby's effect to just start popping off with your combos. Speaking of the baby, we are running 2 babies. I decided with just 2 and not a Petite Pteranodon because I want to minimize the bricks in this deck, because when you brick real hard, and yeah, you have no draw power to get you out of that situation. So yeah, another brick, but you have to main this card. You can Foolish Burial it with Oviraptor or Foolish Burial itself. So you're running 4 Foolish Burials in your deck to get to yourself to a double evolution pill. You gotta be careful when using the pill. There's a lot of Ash Blossoms out there. Next up, we got the 1 Miscellaneous Soros. Guy's insane. You already know what he does. He's a hand trap for Dinos. Don't hand trap a Dino player in main phase 1 or just in the main phase in general, because it protects it from being targeted and destroyed or whatever. You can't target it pretty much. So you can't Imperm, you can't Veiler, you can't Ash. Drag Halo, guy's insane. He allows you to bring out Chambara for the Ultimate Conductor Chambara OTK. That's 8,100 damage on board, and it's very easy to set up. Worst comes to worst, you can just banish this guy, get yourself a Link Karibo on board to protect you for at least a turn. Gen Rex, because you do banish quite a bit in this deck. So if you're able to banish him and a bunch of your other Dinos at the same time, he can get pretty thick, man. So those are our one-ofs pretty much. Next up, for one of the best cards in the deck and why I decided to run, and that is 3 Pankratops in the main. Everyone sides this card, I main it. I'm a Dino player. This guy is insane. 2,600 body, quick effect, pop a card on the field, and it's no more Chainlink 1 Oviraptor, Chainlink 2 Lost World, buddy. You have too many Widow Anchors out there, too many effect failures. Yeah, especially effect failure. Effect failure is one of the most played hand traps I can see from playing at this regional, and yeah, like this guy's insane. So you set up your Lost World, special summon him so you can protect your Oviraptor, and you're a guaranteed OTK. All right, next up, our small little Kaiju package. With Lost World on the field, you can destroy this one and this one, but not really this one. You don't want to give your opponent this one, but if you have to, you have to. You can search it off Oviraptors, so it's a searchable Kaiju, searchable out for anything on the field. All right, next for a hand trap lineup, running 8 of them. So first off, we got 3 Ash Blossom, and then we also run 3 Ogre. So Ogre was amazing today, guys. It was insane. Like, I'm trying to OTK you. I don't care if you get your effect off, but the less monsters on the field, the more damage I can do, and the quicker I can OTK you. And 2 Veiler. Veiler was horrible today. I literally used it once. It got called by. I knew he had a called by, so that's why I used it. Also, I had Ghost Ogre in hand to use it the next go around. because I didn't think he had 2. I know he had 1, but I don't know about 2. So I took a risk, ghost lowered it, and it was good. It was Gucci, man. Like, yeah, Valor was all right. I actually foolish burialed it for a pill target. So yeah, that's the reason why you want to run at least 8 hand traps in the deck, because you're guaranteed to see at least 1 at that ratio. You got a 20% chance of drawing it. And, you know, for your pill. All right, next up, we are running 5 copies of Lost World. This field spell is amazing. This format, you can't, like, Sutff Guru has a hard time against this deck as long as they have the pill. And if they don't use the pill for a Link Karibo before they banish it off of Extravagance, then, yeah, they're going to have a bad time because they can't really tribute it unless they get Umastrix. But that's a lot for just 1 card, right? All right, next up, running 3 Fossil Dig. They're like, why are you running so many Fossil Digs and Terraformings? A lot of Searcher cards in your deck when there's Thunder Dragons running the foot. Well, you can side all your search cards out, right? Except Oviraptor, of course. You can side out, you know, 5 cards right there if you're going against Thunder Dragons. Put in like 3 Evenlies, some Lancias or something to help you with that matchup. So that's why I do it. Easy to side out. Don't even have to really think about it. 2 pill. Self-explanatory. This deck, before this came out, was pretty slow. But with this, it made it a lot faster and more aggressive because you're able to, if you're able to banish Rex, you know, and get Rex and Ultimate Conductor on the field. And if you have Miscellaneous Soros, you can go straight into Chambara. And yeah, that's OTK right there. All right, so this was the hardest decision for me to make. Either to main Called by the Grave or Twin Twisters. I decided to main 3 Twin Twisters along with 3 Pranker Tops because I had a feeling I was going to go against a lot of Salamangreats, Sky Strikers, Sutff Guru, and just back row hate decks, or back row decks. It was a good call. It was an amazing call, actually. If not, you can bait out some negates with this card. You can also, you know, just destroy Draco with this, along with 3 Pranker Tops. That's 6 outs to their floodgates, and they're just like, I can't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I'm like, well, you're not letting me play, so goodbye. All right, for the last card, that's 40 in the main, and that is Foolish Burial. Dude, I saw this card so many times in my opening hand. It was insane. Thank God, it was awesome because I had Oviraptor and this, and Ultimate Conductor, dude. It's easy OTK right there, man. Like, that's double Conductor right there, easily. All right, for our extra deck. So 40 cards in main, 15 cards in extra deck. I like the ratios in my deck. Feel free to change them depending on your local meta. By the way, don't use Kaiju Slumber. Shit sucks. Get rid of it, man. Every deck has an Ash in it now, so there's that. The 2 top decks right now, 2 of the top decks right now, Thunder Dragons and Salamangreats protect themselves. Salamangreats protect themselves with Balinks, and Thunder Dragons just protect their Thunder Dragons, so you still can't even search if you can't Ultimate Conductor them, right? So, extra deck, got 1 Nat Beast. If you're able to make this against a spell-heavy deck like Sky Strikers, and they don't have the answer to it, it's pretty much game. Like, literally, it's game. Your OTK machine right here. That's it for the Synchros, just 2. Not playing Trishula because Trishula is better in the True King Dino variant, which I will have up soon. Please be aware that deck profile will be coming as well, featuring Ninetail Fox. All right, next up, our rank 4 package. So, Abyss Dweller is mandatory this format. You have to have it in your side. I mean, in your extra deck if you play rank 4s. Our searchable Kaiju Slumber. That's why I'm not playing Kaiju Slumber. You're able to search this card easily. Yeah, it's just very good. Evil's Orlagia. Didn't really like this card at all. Didn't come up at all. It's pretty much a Solemn Judgment on legs, but you only can use it once. It's literally a Solemn Judgment because it's at 1. But I mean, in theory, it's good against Salamangreat players, but it's better to go against Dweller and do Dweller. I'm probably gonna put another Dolka. Dolka's insane. You got 2 negates on field if you go first, at least. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. So you can have a Conductor and that. So you got 3 interruptions right then and there. And yeah, man, like if you have 3 interruptions, you're pretty much Gucci unless they try to kaiju you. Now they have a difficult choice to make. You either want to get rid of 2 negates or a Book of Moon. And usually they go after this one. And Cowboy for game because time rules suck and I don't want to lose. So didn't Cowboy anyone except this salty Altergeist player that was slow playing me in the last 3 minutes. All right, next up for our links is Link Karibo, Underclock. Didn't really make him at all. Made this guy quite a bit. Yeah, play this in your Dino deck because this link to Ultimate Conductor is game pretty much, especially if your opponent has a token. You attack the token lastly, right? So you attack all their monsters and pierce them unless it's Thunder Dragons. You send them to the grave, right? I mean, you can actually pierce them too and probably win if their life points is low enough. But this card's pretty good. Reproducus, this guy just really helps make Gnat Beast and gets more monsters to the grave. I mean, all 3 of these do that. That's the main reason why I play 3, to at least get more dinos in the grave. So same thing goes for Nightmare Phoenix. Like, this came up a lot. I'd have a dino on field and they'd have a floodgate, like there can only be one. All right, I just normal summon Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler came in clutch in that perspective at least. And went into this. And then the other Nightmare we are playing, I cannot do this one, is Nightmare Unicorn. Didn't make it at all. I just want the monster on the fields, but this is if there's a problematic like Boral Sword, and if I already use Borlo that turn or something. Trisbania made it once today, I believe. Yeah, one time against the Subterra Guru in round 9. That was a pretty good game. I played extremely well that game. And Borlo to take a monster that Ultimate Conductor cannot get over, and there's very few of those. All right, onto the side deck, man. This is your personal preference for your meta. So I am playing 3 Lancia, 3 Shared Ride. So Lancia's for banished deck, Shared Rides against anything that adds a lot, like Sky Strikers. 3 Evenly Matched, right? Not really good this format. It's just really good as an extra. Oh, that's not evenly matched. Now you saw it. It's not really good this format, but hey, it's good to like negate some stuff or drown out negates, especially like against 2 Dracos that play Dark Bribe, so they can give you an extra draw. And then, as you saw before, 3 red reboot. This guy was like the best card in my side deck, honestly, because I can reboot any draft deck and just game them pretty much. And then yeah, don't overside like I did. That was pretty much. And the little tech of the day was Swords of Concealing Light. I don't know, man. In theory, this card is great against Thunder Dragons because if you're able to bait out a negate or something, yeah, that's actually a good thing. So my matchups were 3 Salamangreats, 3 True Dracos. I played a little kid, but we had fun. I let him beat me quite a bit, but I ended up 2-0ing him. Well, 2-1. I let him win 1, you know. And then, yeah, that was fun. I'm a Dolce player, Altergeist, and Subterra Guru, I believe. So let's see, there's 3, 2, Little Kid, Madolce, Altergeist, and Subterra Guru. Yeah. Yeah, those are the matchups. This is the deck profile. Please leave a like and comment down below whatever you want to see in the future. Please stay tuned. I'll be putting up more Dino deck profiles in the future. I'm the self-proclaimed Dino Master now after my first top. I've only been playing this game for recently since like November, October, and before that was when I was a little kid. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos in the future. Birdman signing out.